Welcome back, everybody, to ESA Summer Online. We're here raising money for Alzheimer's Fonden, the Swedish Alzheimer's Foundation. Links to donate can be found just below the stream. We'd also like to thank Kaspersky, Twitch, and ViewSonic for sponsoring this event. Now, it's time to see a little bit of Lemma here with Drunkenshoe. Please, take it away.
Oh, hey, hello there, ESA. I'm Drunkenshoe, and with me is Clever Pigeon. We're running this game. Like, I'm running this thing lately. He was running it for a while, in the second place now, and we found a lot of new stuff this year. Before I start the run, I will have to explain a little bit what it is. This is like a first-person platformer parkour game in a weird voxel world. Like, as a joke, we call this game Minecraft's Edge. Basically because it has like the voxel graphics of Minecraft, somewhat. And the main movement in this game is strafe jumping. It's kind of like Quake, but a little bit different. Like, I don't have to move my mouse that much. But I think that's enough of an explanation for now, and I'll start the run in 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. So you can only start jumping once the game tells you about how to jump, and that's true for a lot of the other movement abilities. So in this first area, called Rain, all you can really do is jump and climb up walls. Later on, you'll be able to wall run, do some extra cool stuff.
Yeah, this level is very hard to optimize because we don't have a lot of movement options, and one jump going wrong loses a lot of time. That was a slow jump, but that's fine. Oh yeah, in the bottom right we have like a speedometer that's part of the game. Oh, that was not that good, but that's fine. So you can actually see the movement speed. The movement speed at running is normally 8.8, but we can go way faster than that.
I think theoretically you could keep going up and up and up. I'm not sure there's a cap at all.
There's no cap. I asked the dev of this game, and there's literally no cap technically, but reaching... oh, that was bad. That's what I mean, like one mishap and you're done. And what happened there is I still held a strafe key, which made me just jump sideways. Because we have a lot of ground control in this game. So I just jumped into the abyss. Now I found like we have print screen strats, but that didn't work. Usually if you print screen, the door opens immediately, but that doesn't work most of the time because of the lag.
Using the speed to
this one is very hard.
Yeah,
this one is very hard. But I try to.
Otherwise you have to. Otherwise you have to slow down a little bit for the walkway.
Yeah. That skip saves like 8 seconds, I guess. It loses way more time than that, but I just go for it because I don't know. I want to go fast. And usually you're supposed to do a lot of stuff here, but we can just jump to the end.
There's a whole sort of power line type thing you've got to set up that we just ignore. You can jump through the little hole in the wall. These towers here, they're called signal towers, and that's where you can talk to your friend Mark on the phone, who advances the story a little bit for you, sometimes opens the door.
Usually opens the door, but talks a lot beforehand.
Yeah, he's got a lot to say.
That was clean. That was nice. That was very clean.
This part of the game is called Forest. You're going to start to see some of what makes this game more special. You can see how we can kick in the air, but also we could start running off of things and sliding off of things and create more terrain as we go.
And kicking is fast. Very, very fast. That increases your movement speed a lot.
Yeah, kicking is very, very helpful for movement.
Usually you're supposed to like raise some things to raised platforms here in this level, but we can skip this with like kicks and wall runs that are not intended.
Yeah, you can build up enough height and speed with a wall run to go the distance to just get to where you need to be instead of completing the puzzle, which is a bit of a theme in this game.
Yeah, the puzzle is very, very long. Usually, like, I did it once casually and it's very long. And yeah, sorry for the screen shaking. This game is like when you're going fast, the screen oh, that was an early pause. I missed the cutscene skip because I saved too early. Usually I would skip this short cutscene here by saving and loading the quick save, but I saved too early and then couldn't save again. That's fine.
Cutscene, I think, is about 12.5 seconds long, so it's not the end of the world.
Yeah. That's
so there's another... Sorry, go on.
Oh, no, it's fine. You can go on.
Yeah, there's another set of puzzles in this area. There are 5 bombs you need to blow up to destroy part of a central structure in this map, but you can just bounce past the gap that's trying to prevent you from leaving early.
My bunny hops are not that great right now, it's fine.
That's alright.
Yeah, I'm also using a short load to skip a short waiting section. Like, this saves like 2 seconds.
Yeah, you have to watch your character Joan get out to bed. If you don't do a save load there.
This one is funny if I get it. I did, cool. That's cool. So yeah. Take it away, Clever.
Okay, this area of the game is called Fracture, and it involves a bunch of interconnected maps with those little plug socket looking things that transmit the energy that flows on those lit up lines between each map. So the first one opened up that door and opened up the door at the end of the end of this map. And what we need to do is connect up the power lines, fill in the bits where they've been destroyed or deleted or whatever, so that we can just, as quickly as possible, get the power from one end of the circuit to the other and get through the area as quickly as possible. There's a decent amount of waiting because we can travel quite a lot faster than the things floating through the sky.
Yeah, so, this would be a great time for donations right now. Yeah. Like, actually very great time. If there are any or some announcements.
Well, I do have an announcement that we're here to support the Alzheimer's Fonden, which is the Swedish national fundraising organization that focuses on Alzheimer's disease and other dementia-related diseases. Your donations have totaled over $40,000, and we are ever so grateful for that. We're hoping to keep that momentum running with some of the further bids that we have out there for you to bid on. For instance, we still are trying to meet that bonus run for Super Mario 64, that 16-star run by Simply. We're currently at $3,192 out of the $10,000 that we need. And if you want to go towards that or any of our other incentives, you can head on over to donations.esamarathon.com to check out anything that you can put your money towards. So thank you, everyone.
There is one piece of optimization that isn't just made redundant by waiting for those power sockets. You can stand by the door, and then when the socket hits its plug, you can hold print screen for a little bit, I think.
Yes.
And instead of waiting for the circuit to fill up with energy, it will just do so immediately.
I missed it here. Okay, whatever. That's fine. I pressed it too early and I didn't get the lag. But yeah, we used the lag of holding print screen, and that makes the connection complete immediately for some reason, which is very convenient. And here we don't have to wait for anything because the door is already open, and the socket and connection that actually opens another door earlier on, which we just skip by jumping from that wall.
Yeah, you can just go around the intended pathway. We're gonna do. I'm not sure. Oh, well, there's a way to walk with the phone and talk at the same time. Which
Yeah, I did that earlier. People probably saw that, but yeah.
Yeah, it's fairly tight timing-wise, so...
I'll try to do it later on again, because there's like one more time where it's useful. And that's the longest time we actually can technically use the phone while running, even though we are not supposed to. Alright. So now we have a new mechanic. Like these blocks I picked up let me create blocks on the ground or on walls and make me go fast as well. Alright, that was pretty decent, but good.
Yeah, there's I wouldn't call them random, but the way they spawn is quite finicky and precise. So when you're moving at such a high speed, it can be difficult to predict exactly how they're going to appear for you.
Yeah, they're not random at all. They're dependent on your view angle and your what is it called? On like literally everything. Just a slight movement difference, and they will spawn in a different place, or just looking in a different direction, and they will spawn in a different place. They're not random. Okay, this new trick is great. Let's hope I get it first try.
At this point, there's quite a lot to explain in a short period of time. So we've had to put those cubes down to open this door. But what Shu is going to try and do here is save,
right.
and is do a quick save by pressing F5, and then load the next area by going through the door at the same time, which is trying to pause buffer there. And what that will do is it will load the next area, but save the state from that one. And as you can see, it's a precise thing to get.
It's not working out right now, okay? And that is why my estimate is super high compared to what the runtime usually is. Right, this time I just didn't pause, that was my fault.
Oh.
Fine, that's why I make 2 saves, because... Okay, I also need the second save later on anyways, but yeah, I make 2 saves so I can just redo it. This might work. Oh, alright, this is going great. I didn't pause again. Ooh.
So what's either happening here is that I think
I'm too far away, like slightly too far
away. You're loading the previous save too early, or you're just going into the next area.
Oh my god, this is not going good. Oh yeah, the save system in this game it just overrides the last made save. That's why I just have 2 saves, or make a new one if I need one. But yeah, the problem with this trick is that we think it's frame perfect, and we are running at like 90 FPS. So basically, I think this is kinda... Okay, this is going terribly. We will eventually get this. The interesting thing is, this overall saves way too much time to not do. That's why I kinda have to do this.
Oh yeah, the next area without this trick took up like half the run.
Almost forgot to save the second time.
My PB without it is 23 minutes and 31 seconds, and the world record now is, what, 13:37?
Yes. I cannot get it right now, this is not going well. Very sorry for this. What is happening? I cannot even pause right now. I don't know why.
What Shu is trying to do in order to maximize the chances of getting it is line up carefully with the door and then wall run. Just off that little side bit you can see there.
Okay, this will work.
Oh, that looks good.
There we go. This took way too long.
Nice. Okay.
First try, right?
Yeah, first try. So now you can see we are in the next area, but with the state from the previous one. So we still have the cubes. There are 3 people who are trapped in this part of the dimension the game's set in, and each of them takes a different color of cube set to get to. From the last area, we have a set of yellow follower cubes, so we can just take those to the person who interacts with the yellow cubes, instead of going to get more yellow cubes and then going to get them more. So yeah, we can just make a beeline straight to person number 1 instead of having to get their set of cubes, which is the first big time save here.
Oh yeah, phone glitch by the way.
Oh yeah, we're walking and talking. You can't move the camera while this is going on. And if you go into another loading zone, you get stuck once you spawn on the other side.
This really doesn't save that much time. That's why if I fail it, I just don't go for it a second time. It really only saves like 4 seconds, I think. Maybe less.
Yeah, the amount of movement you can do in that area compared to the length of time Mark talks. He speaks for a really long time at that point in the game.
It's a little bit bad, but it's fine. Right,
You can use the cubes to sort of pillar upwards here.
that was actually a very good climb.
Oh, no. Keep bouncing off.
Okay, that was not so good, but fine. Right, we are almost done with the run already, pretty much.
Yeah. Ordinarily, this would be almost like the 2/3 of the way through point, but this is now very close to the end. So there's a lot of save loading tricks that are going to happen in a short space of time, which I will do my best to explain.
First of all, I need to actually get this wall run. Instead of climbing up the small pillar. Oh yeah, this is one of the people I have to either save or kill.
Yeah, the game gives you a moral choice whether to save or kill them. Before this trick, it was faster to kill all of them, and now we just kill one person. So we put the cubes in their kill slot and death warp back to over here.
And I load a quick save that I just made. That
You can make more saves and load a quick save. And that counts as re-entering the room, which is important because so what happened is when the person first died, the game checked for, okay, have you killed a person? And went yes. And then when you reload the room by saving and loading, the game checks again, but it doesn't check that the person who is dead is the same as someone who was previously dead. So it just ticks the counter up by 1 and thinks, okay, that's 2 people dead. Then you go out the room and back in the room, and that counts as re-entering the room again, obviously. So then that increases to 3 people. And once it hits 3 people, that is the trigger for ending the game. Well, not ending the game as such, but opening the door that lets you beat the game.
End the game, yeah. Alright, this will work. Great. Alright, I'm actually at the good spawn.
And once you're there, you can...
Time!
There you go. Do that.
Yeah.
So we go back into the bit before the big green room.
Exactly, yeah.
So that you're in a state where you can get back there where all 3 of the people are thought to be dead by the game. And then you then you load another save.
I load the save where I last entered the room again, and that makes the game just open the last door for us because we loaded the state of killing all 3.
Oh,
It's-
yeah. That's
yeah.
right.
And
Sorry, go on.
yeah, I don't know what to say about that anymore. But yeah, that's basically it. Because it's very hard to explain this part at the end.
The game, by the way, has multiple endings, which are distinguished mostly by this scrap of paper on the credit screen, saying different things. You can get 1 of 2 out of the 4 that the game has.
And according to this ending, we actually saved everyone but the person that talks to us and ourselves. But don't worry about it. The game just doesn't understand what's going on anymore. But yeah, this is Lemma, and I hope you guys enjoyed this run. It's very hard and very fast-paced. That's why I needed Pigeon here. I'm very grateful for him actually doing the co-commentary.
No problem. I'm glad to help out, and I appreciate you asking me as well. I'm glad to be able to show this off to everyone.
Yeah.
This game didn't have any. It had major skips, but nothing on this scale until like a few months ago.
Yeah.
And then suddenly it was cut in half. And it's been lovely to see new things go on with it.
I'll just pause because the music is way too loud. Alright, yeah. This was Lemma, and that was the game. I hope everyone enjoyed it.
Thank you very much for running it for us. Now, before we let you go, we do have 2 donations that came in that are straight to you here. We've got $5 from Strafe the Historian. It says, "Hey, Drunkenshoe, good luck on the run, mate. I love the jank of this game and the perfect quality of your mic as always. Let's keep going to 50K, everyone. Pog." And then we also have $50 from Sphere that says, "Awesome to see that the dilemma has been resolved. Great to watch you run in this shoe." Both of those donations went to our bonus run incentive for Super Mario 64, so thank you very much. We are inching closer and closer by the hour. I'm hoping to see that at the end of the marathon tomorrow night. Actually, later tonight at this point, given the time. Anyway, thank you so much, guys, for an amazing run. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we are going to have a run of Refunked. All main categories, no low percent. So stick around. We'll be right back.